Hello everyone and welcome back to Watching Chickies, day 15, and now officially part 2. It seems that we have had a little bit of an issue with the Reddit app and it unexpectedly closed. I'm not sure if this is an issue on the Reddit site itself or not, but we are officially back. That was quite odd. Quite odd indeed. And I'm sorry to those people who gave awards before and that we potentially lost time. But you know, I'm gonna try to do this full sort of broadcast here. And hopefully the people that were with us before will find their way back to us. Yes, it does stink that we just got booted out. Yes, I got a bit confused myself because on my phone it looked like everything was still going all right. But then when I looked to my right, I saw that the broadcast was actually paused. And then I got a technical error message from Reddit, which always is not a good feeling, but you know, these things happen, and we try to make the best of things. Right, little guys? That's right. Nice to see that you made your way back to us, 512 ounce, February Monster, and it's Sasha. Oh, yes, Kagome, I know. A little annoyed Trill. Don't worry, we're all back. And you're all still having a lovely day. I panned over my fork. What fork? I have a fork over here. I'm quite lost. Oh, hello. My navel? It's not exposed. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I am not a shirtless chicken dad. I am a fully clothed chicken dad. Well, I guess not entirely. I'm not wearing socks. So maybe for a Victorian, I would seem quite undressed. Oh, it's Sasha. Are you in Australia? Well, I hope your internet connection is good today. Oh, lots of little happy peeps as they go about their business. Yes, guys? Yeah? Oh, my. Well, apparently I have been to Australia, though I was only 2 years old at the time, so I don't really have any memories. Hopefully one of these days I will get back over there. Yes, Kagome? A little bit of pecking. Oh, dear. I know. Oh, Minotaur for life. Welcome again, and I hope you're doing well there in Saudi Arabia. Oh, you going for a nap there, Kagome? That's lovely. And a little bit of a stroll and a stretch from Stormy. Yeah? What's that, Stormy? A little bit of an inquisitive... Did you just boop Kagome? Are you playing a game with Kagome? Oh my. Little chicken games. Such an itchy back. Yes, Kagome. So many new feathers are coming in. Yes, Kagome? What? What is it? You want Dad's attention? Ooh, actually, I think it's Braveheart here that wants Dad's attention. Our beautiful ayam cemeni. Or should I say handsome at this point, because it looks like you are going to be a rooster. Can I ask who Joe is? Was that for me there, Minotaur for life? Well, looking close here on Braveheart's back, you can notice all of these new feathers that are starting to emerge. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gotcha. 15 days old, but still sometimes you lose your balance. You do. Uh-huh. Ooh, are you going to try to make that jump? That's quite a big jump there. I'm not sure that would be a good idea, Braveheart. Yeah. There you go. A trill? Prrr. I'm not sure if I got that there. Oh. Yeah? Well, I think that Braveheart paid a little bit of attention to that, but not too much. I think Braveheart's hearing Kagome and the others make some cheeps, and Braveheart's getting a little bit antsy. You are. Shh, Braveheart, Braveheart. It's okay. Ooh. Oh, I think Braveheart's going to make a jump for it. Back to the living area. You know, I could get a little bit closer for you, Braveheart. Oh my. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Daddy does believe in you. I do believe in you. Ooh, gotcha. Dad reflexes. Woo! I gotcha. Brilliant. There you go. Nice, safe little hop. All of these guys are chickens. 3 different breeds of chickens. The gray one is our silkie. The black one is our ayam cemeni. And the striped one is our onagadori. And our onagadori's name is Kagome. Our ayam cemeni is Braveheart. And the gray one is our little silkie, Stormy. Lovely little Stormy. Oh yes, well I'm going to make sure that these little birds live long, happy, and healthy lives. Isn't that right, guys? Yes. What, you want to be let out to play again? I just let you out to play just a little while ago. It's a bit too soon for that. Just a little bit too soon. Now, unfortunately, before, we had our first broadcast interrupted by technical issues on Reddit's side, followed by my Reddit actually crashing. But I'm glad that I've been able to come back to see all of you wonderful people and share in another day in these chickies' lives. Oh no, you would never feed a chicken. That would be not a good thing to do. You can actually feed chickens eggs, and that can actually be a nutritious food for them. but never feed your chickens raw eggs, because then that will make them in the future, when they start laying eggs, starting to smash their own eggs. If you ever feed a chicken eggs, make sure that they are hard-boiled and out of their shells. So there's a lot of things to make sure that these chicks are nice and healthy. We have our heat lamps here. That we have this nice living area where they're going to be in for the first 6 weeks of their lives. We have this UV light to give them a nice light source. We have the sand to make it easy for their feet and for cleaning purposes. We have their little water dish here. And then we have their feeding area right here. And with all of this in place, they can be quite nice and healthy. And yes, 5/12 ounce chickens can get a taste for their own eggs if you do start feeding them raw eggs. Because when you think about it, all chickens already have a little bit of a taste for it, because when they are coming out of their eggs, their first nutrients that they're getting are coming from the excess of their own egg, which is why for the first 2 to 3 days after they are hatched, they don't actually need to eat or drink anything. Oh, having a nice nap there, Kagome? Lovely. Oh, chickens generally don't need too much supervision, but if you want them to have a bit more of a nice experience with people, you want to make sure to socialize your chickens. You want to make sure that you are visible to them, you're picking them up, you're giving them little pets, and then they start to become much friendlier birds. And then in the future, when they're fully grown chickens, they would be much less inclined to sort of like attack or run away, like you see from some other chickens who haven't really had all that much experience with people. Yes, chickens are omnivores. And like most animals, they will be opportunistic carnivores. I once actually saw a deer in the woods eat a dead squirrel, which was a quite disturbing thing, but I guess, you know what? That's nature. That is nature. It can be odd sometimes. Ooh. Did you just preen your little tail feathers for us? Oh, lovely, Kagome, lovely. Well, these guys are the most tiny T-Rexes I ever saw. And lovely ones. I love your stripes, Kagome. Oh yes, blind scribe, I don't want to startle the chicks, and that's just why I started to talk like this. And I feel like they just really respond to this tone of voice. Oh yes, these chicks do like to jump around. In fact, right here, Braveheart loves to go right on my shoulders and then sort of cheep into my ear, sort of like whispering little secrets to me. Yes, yes, yes. Well, JBB, I hope that you had a lovely time today, and I hope the rest of your day goes well. Hope to see you again. And just as a note for any of you guys who are first-time viewers, we do these streams every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. And yeah, they usually go on for about 45 minutes to an hour, to the longest, which was 4 hours. And we have a good time, and I've started to upload these streams to YouTube as well. And in the future, the near future, I'm going to be doing some readings of some Japanese folk tales and other stories as well. So that should be an exciting time. Right here in the corner, this chicken is an onagadori named Kagome. And onagadori are an endangered breed of chicken from Japan that are well known for the tails that the roosters get that can be over 20 feet in length. Over here, the black one is our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And right next to Braveheart, our gray little ball of floof there is named Stormy, who is a silkie chicken. So I did a lot of research online, starting off, just looking about care of chicks and full-grown chickens. Luckily, I also do have relatives and friends in the past who have raised chickens that I could reach out to for support. And they all helped me in finding the right sort of supplies and materials I would need going forth. So our black chicken, the ayam cemeni, will stay very dark and black throughout its life. Stormy should stay pretty much this shade of gray. And our little Kagome there will probably keep all of those lovely little stripes and speckled marks. I do quite like the look of her, and that she sort of has these sort of chipmunk-like marks. And I love her inbuilt eyeliner. Yes, hard scowl. Yeah, it all depends on the breed of chicken. This is, ayam cemenis tend to stay very dark throughout their entire lives. Oh my. Stormy, you wanted to go see what Kagome was doing? Yes? Ooh, and having a little drink, a little beak full of water, and head up. Another beak full of water, and head up. Lovely little chicks. So, at the moment, our guess, which we'll be more certain about on week 6, is that our silkie right here and our onagadori are most likely hens. And over here, our ayam cemeni Braveheart is most likely going to be a rooster. So, in the coming year, it's possible that we might get more baby chicks. That would be half ayam cemeni and then half of either silkie or onagadori. And it would be exciting to see how good parents that these guys would be in the future. Though for me it's hard to imagine, because they're only 15 days old and I've known them their whole lives. So, with the fluffy palm on the top of the head, you might be seeing that from our silkie right here. Oh, well, thank you, Plank Cork Theory. I am going to be doing some narration on our YouTube channel of some classic Japanese folk tales. And I was even thinking of going through the classic Wizard of Oz series. So some people can look forward to that. Well, yes. I have known them their whole lives. All 15 days of their lives. Yes, unfortunately I had to make this part 2 today because of the error that happened through Reddit, in which they unfortunately had a technical issue and our previous stream ended prematurely. Oh, and thank you, Amazy. Yes, our YouTube channel name is Watching Chickies, and there are links in my profile. And there are also links to our Instagram. And for those who are interested, we have made a little Patreon. Oh, and thank you, Sea Salty. It's always lovely to get a compliment. And hello again, Michael Green 25. Glad to have you back. Yes, I know we lost a few viewers when we had the technical issues, but we are back. So hopefully those of you who lost us before, hey, welcome back. Glad to have you. Oh, well, thank you, Blind Scribe. I'm glad that I've helped you out with your kids. Yep, in the next few days, I will be actually reading a collection of Japanese folk tales on the YouTube channel that were written back in 1900. So that should be a fun time. And hello again, Weirdest Man. All of them are 15 days old now, and they are eating their starter feed, which they'll be eating for the first 15 weeks of their life. All of these guys do those little scratches that you can see. Like Kagome actually illustrated it right there. Fortunately, these little circles kind of keep the mess to a minimum, but there is an amount of waste that happens here on the sand. So I find that's kind of unavoidable. But from the way that the feeder is made, it manages to keep the majority of the food inside the feeder. So they are forced to then sort of like eat from the feeder. Oh, that's all right, Michael Green. We don't need 7,000 viewers at once. I'm happy with just having you guys here. And people always watch later on as well. And, you know, that's okay. We broadcast every day, so people could come and go as they please. Oh yes, these are hungry little chicks, which is part of the reason they are growing at such a fast pace. Now, once they're fully grown, you know, we'll be feeding them a little bit less. They won't really be eating constantly. But, yeah, right now, as they really need to grow, as they want to become nice, big, fully grown chickens, it's important that they have a nice food source. Well, Michael Green 25, I hope you have a lovely day. Hope to see you soon. Oh, yes. These guys will get we'll get so many little bugs in our yard as they grow up. And on an earlier trip outside, Braveheart actually managed to eat a bug that landed on my arm. Instinct kicked in. Yes, you did. You did eat that midge. You saved Dad. Such a brave little bird. Oh, all together talking to each other. Happy little peeps. I love these little inquisitive noises that they make. And I hope the microphone picks it up. Can you guys hear it? Oh, yes. Yep, all three of these breeds of chicken. The gray one is our silkie, the black one is our ayam cemeni, and the striped one is our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed. Yeah, I think this one stream alone might have been sort of highlighting the onagadori a lot for many people. Maybe in the future that will mean more of the breed will continue to exist. Oh yes, Kagome loves her little leg stretches. And I could just imagine most of their conversations go like, "Hey, what's Dad doing with that camera again? Hey, do you guys want to eat some more? I could go for a drink right about now. And of course, hey, guys, let's get some playtime in. You guys do love your playtime. And we have about 20 minutes left in the broadcast, so I might just let you guys do a little bit more play on the couch for a little bit. But you guys are all looking quite a bit hungry, so I'm going to let you eat for a bit first. Because I don't want to deny you all of your food. Now, one thing I did find out yesterday, yes, they do put sand in the water, which I do tend to empty every once in a while, but fortunately all of that sand is really clean, so they can still drink from the water, even when they get a little bit of sand, because it all goes to the bottom. And one thing I found out about Kagome yesterday is Kagome does like a little bit of yogurt as well. So I'm gonna go see if Kagome wants some. Kagome! Oh my! Oh my! Kagome! You really just took that yogurt from my finger. You just snatched that away, and Stormy barely got any. There you go, Stormy. Stormy loves yogurt. There you go. There you go. Oh my! Such a little yogurt fiend. Such a little yogurt fiend. Well, you know what, guys? I have some more. Oh, yes, you go there. Oh, a little more for Stormy. Yes, you do. Ooh. Ouch, Kagome. That was a little harsh. Ooh, Stormy, you got almost all of that. Braveheart! Braveheart ate some yogurt? That's a miracle! Braveheart usually hates the yogurt. Oh my. Well, I guess your tastes are changing today. Ooh, Kagome just ran in there to get as much yogurt as Kagome could. They're all eating the yogurt today. Well, well, well. What a difference a couple days make. Oh my. A little bit. Yeah, Kagome has become a bit of a yogurt fiend whenever I put yogurt down. Oh wow. I barely put my finger down and she pretty much ate most of what was on my finger. Ooh, and little nibbles from all of them. Yes. The yogurt hunger. Oh, yes, they are all getting so much bigger, but I'm loving that they're liking the yogurt treat today. And treats can be so fun, can't they? Oh my, Kagome, that was a big piece of yogurt that you got. A big yogurt piece. Ooh, and more. Can you hear them? They are really liking this stuff. Oh my. Yes, they do tend to steal from each other, but you can see Stormy just stole back some yogurt. They can have a little bit of competition. A little chicken competition. Hey guys. Oh, hello Braveheart. You wanted some yogurt? Ooh, and a little chicken sneeze from Kagome. Braveheart. It is amazing, but Braveheart is so delicate when he takes food from my finger. I barely felt it at all. You are such the gentleman, Braveheart. Ooh, and wiping off your little beak. Well, I think that is enough yogurt for now. But it's lovely to see that all of you guys got in a bunch of it. love how you're looking at each other like, hey, do you still have some yogurt on your beak? Because they tend to actually eat the yogurt right off of each other's beaks. I find that kind of cute. And they do like their cleanliness, just wiping off their beaks in the sand. Isn't that right, guys? Isn't that right? What's that? What's that, Kagome? Yes, Braveheart? A little tap tap? Did you want out again? No? Okay, just pecking around. That's good. That's your instinct there. And hello for all of you people tuning in. I see we just got a bunch new viewers. We are just watching our little chickies here on day 15 of our streams. They are 15 days old. We have 3 different breeds of chickens here. The gray one is our silkie, named Stormy. The striped one is our onagadori, named Kagome, which is an endangered Japanese breed. And over here is our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And all of them are just glorious little chicks. And we were streaming before, but because of technical issues on our pan, unfortunately, we had a bit of a crash. So we restarted to make sure not all of you guys had enough little chick in your day. And I felt bad after we had gotten quite a few awards. So I wanted to make sure that everyone had enough time today. Well, my partner is named Lauren, and my name is actually Richard. Lovely. So, for years, I have wanted to raise chickens. I have an uncle that has raised chickens, ducks, and lots of other animals. And you know what? We saw this time as our chance to finally live the dream, and we couldn't be happier. And all of these little chicks are going to be just members of our family. They're not going to be for eating, but hopefully in the future they will be donating an egg or 2. Oh, they sleep in a sort of little cuddle pile in the corner at night when we turn out the lights. It is quite the cute sight as they go to sleep. Sometimes they look up at me before I put out all the lights when they're all cuddled together, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Dad." And I give them just a little bit of a stroke before I turn out the lights, and I just let them sleep. Oh, well, it's Sasha. I hope that you have a lovely night's sleep. And I hope that you have some sweet dreams there. Yes, Monrath, they're all different breeds of chickens. The gray one here is our little silkie named Stormy. The black one is our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And the striped one is our onagadori named Kagome. And the onagadori is an endangered Japanese breed. Oh, and VKTY, Street Photog, thank you for the Ally Award. Well, yes, these are birds, so they are distantly related to dinosaurs. Oh, and then some nice preening there, Kagome. She has all of these new itches with all of these wonderful new feathers coming on her body. But you do look absolutely glorious there, Kagome. You are such a pretty bird. You are. It is such a shame that your breed is endangered. More people should know what an onagadori looks like. Yes, yes, yes. and will love you for all your life. Oh, and Roads to Judah 11, thank you for the silver award. Well, unfortunately, you know, the onagadoris are a Japanese breed that was sort of bred to be showbirds in the past. They're not well known for producing meat. They're not well known for producing lots of eggs. The only thing that onagadoris are well known for are the sort of glorious tail feathers that the roosters produce that can grow to be 20 feet or more. And they look like just sort of like a fantasy phoenix brought to life. And OG Sharps, thank you for the gold award. It is much appreciated. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Oh, thank you, OG Sharps. Yeah, I think more people should know about these lovely birds. And even though I'm pretty sure at this point that Kagome is going to be a hen instead of a rooster, she will still look quite magnificent, because the hens, while they don't grow a tail nearly as big as the roosters, they do get this sort of beautiful looking fantail that's sort of like a little bit more of a sort of like a little miniature peacock vibe, but they are still quite striking. And in the future, if our ayam cemeni here does prove to be a rooster, and we might actually be seeing a half onagadori and half ayam cemeni in the future. And that might make quite an interesting chicken in the future. And I would love your children, guys. You are so beautiful birds. And then I'll be a chicken grandfather. Oh, initialized variable. Thank you for the gold. I'm glad that you're enjoying today's stream. Oh, yes. Well, welcome back, guys. I'm sorry that we had to go to a part 2, but you know, sometimes RPAN can have some technical issues, and unfortunately our previous stream did crash. And all of these chickens are named, and they are different breeds. The black one is our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. The striped one is Kagome, our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed. And our gray one is our silkie named Stormy. Such a wonderful little bundle of fluff. Oh yes, well, cats can definitely not get along with chickens, though once chickens are fully grown, they usually can take pretty good care of themselves. And there are few cats that I've known that would ever really mess with a fully grown chicken. And yes, today we have already done the weigh-in. And today, Braveheart is still the largest of our chickens at 78 grams, followed by Kagome, who went up 4 grams to 76 grams, but Stormy is still coming in at 61 grams. So they are all still growing. You are. You are. And we chose this mix of breeds of chicken mostly because just the level of friendliness that these breeds have. All of them are quite known, if they're being hand-raised, to be kind of friendly to people. And their size differences won't be too big, so they'll get along in a little flock. Lovely little chicks. Oh, well, 4D696B61. I'm glad that your cat gets along with your chickens. It's always lovely when we could get all the members of our family to get along. Oh, well, Kagome likes to stretch out, especially when she is preening her belly. Yes. You see, Kagome is getting very itchy because she's 15 days old and she's getting a lot of new feathers coming in on her body. So you see her preen a lot more these days as these itchy little feathers come in. Yes, I know. She is just so itchy. It must be so uncomfortable to have all those new big adult feathers come in through your fluff. I know, Kagome. I know. So, their names again, for all of you who are just tuning in, are our little gray one here is our silkie named Stormy. The black one here is our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And our little sleepy striped one there is Kagome, our onagadori chick, which is an endangered Japanese breed. And they all are having lovely days. And I hope that all of you out there are having nice, lovely days as well. And that you've got a little bit of calm and serenity in your life as you just watch these little chicks live through their day. Yes, all of you are just 15 days old. And Memento Mori wants you to know that they love you. Ha. Oh, a little bit of preening there from Stormy. What's that, Braveheart? Did you want a little cuddle from Dad? Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, there you go. There you go. You're going to get a cuddle from Dad. And I love the questioning little peeps that they have. Well, some people get an ASMR quality from these streams, and we've also been uploading these videos to YouTube on our channel, Watching Chickies, in which I will be doing some readings of a few children's books, starting off with some Japanese folk tales in the coming days, if you're interested. Oh, 512 ounce, thank you for the heads up. Ooh, a little sand bath from Kagome there. She does love doing that occasionally. And welcome everyone to Watching Chickies, now in day 15 of their little lives. And we have all three of our chickens, starting off here with our ayam cemeni named Braveheart, our little onagadori chick named Kagome, and our cute little bundle of fluff over here, our silkie named Stormy. Oh, well, I'm glad that burn now that you are enjoying this stream. And I do like just sharing a little slice of these little chicks' lives. And I broadcast every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do re-uploads of these streams to YouTube as well on our channel Watching Chickies. We also do occasionally upload some new candid pics of these guys on our Instagram called Watching Chickies. And for those of you who have further interest, we also have a link to our Patreon on my profile page. But in the meantime, we just kind of watch these chickies as they live their life day by day. So, if you want to check out some of the earlier streams, you can see how they looked like when they were even younger. Yes, at this point, Kagome is almost like 3 times the size that she was when she first came out. Yes. Oh, of course. No one needs to give money to me. I'm just happy enough that you get some joy out of watching these chicks. Occasionally people like to give some awards with Reddit to add time, but you know, there's no need for that because we're right back every day. It's enough for me that you guys are having fun and getting some enjoyment out of this. All of the other stuff is just extras. Oh, they're all all taking a little nap now. Well, Cynthia L. Rowan, they are 3 different breeds. The striped one is our onagadori, named Kagome. The black one is our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And the gray little ball of floof is our silkie, named Stormy. Okay, puppy love, 2200. I hope that you have a lovely day, and I hope that you enjoyed the stream. Oh yes, all of these chicks are very, very cuddly. Oh, Sloppy Joe, that is quite the name for a quail. Lovely. And another sand bath from Kagome as she just picks off the little bits of sand. So itchy, aren't you, Kagome? All these new feathers. What, you want to say hi to Dad? Okay. I know you're going to fuss. Oh, or maybe... Oh, there we go. Beautiful wings there, Kagome. And Kagome's balance has gotten so good. Look how she's able to just stand right there on the tips of my fingers. And she'll just go like this for ages, if I let her. Yeah. Oh, she's looking at the laptop. Yeah, there you are. You're on the screen. Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd, says Kagome. Oh my, your beak has gotten so distinguished over the past few days. I'll let you down. I'll let you down. There you go. It's time with a cuddle with Dad anyway, right? You do love getting your back stroked like this. I've heard that some other chickens have issues with getting stroked like this, but you know, you do seem to love it. Yes, Cynthia, all of these breeds are a little bit rare for the United States, especially our onagadori here, which unfortunately is endangered. And I know ayam cemenis are starting to get a little more well known because of their very distinguished black feathers and flesh. And silkies, well, silkies are always just a barrel full of fun because of how soft that they are and how friendly they can be as a breed. But you know, all of these little chicks have been quite friendly since I've known them. And I've known them for their whole lives, which, you know, is only 15 days. But to them is a lifetime. Isn't it, Kagome? We're all that you've known. But fortunately, you love your siblings, even though you're all different breeds and you're all so different. These guys came from a farm in California called Feather Lover Farms that specialize in some of the more unusual breeds of chickens. And they were overnighted to us here in Connecticut. So they went from being West Coast birds to being East Coast birds in just one day. And thankfully you all arrived safe and sound through the U.S. Postal Service. Yes, you did. And they've been delivering chicks through the mail for about 90 years. And all of you are just lovely little creatures who I can't imagine not having in my life now. And in our last 5 minutes here together, I hope that you guys have gotten some enjoyment from these streams today. And just a reminder that we do stream every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the east coast of the United States, in the nutmeg state of Connecticut. So these guys are going to be inside for about the first 6 weeks of their lives, because we want them to be nice, big, and strong, off the heat lamps by then, and then we're going to transition them to living in the coop that we have ready for them outside in our yard. Won't that be lovely, guys? You'll have the rule of the entire yard. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, last night we pretty much had to, because there was a thunderstorm last night, and all of them got very, very upset. They were crying out for us for quite some time, and we had to give them some special holds and just kind of really soothe them with our voices before they would go to sleep. They were all quite upset about all of these loud noises that were happening, that they couldn't control. I think they were trying to demand from us that we stop all the long noises. Ooh, nice leg stretch, and of course, a little poopy there, huh? Well, that's gonna happen when you have baby chicks. That's gonna happen. Fortunately, that was a solid one. That's okay, Kagome. That's okay. I don't blame you for poops. Well, Kagome, I gotcha. That's what happens when you get close to the edge. Thankfully, my dad reflexes caught on in time. Yes, 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 you're okay. Nice work with your little wings. Rockaroni, these breeds, well, they're all chickens starting out. Right here, we have our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed named Kagome. And down here, our black one is our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And then the gray one is our silkie named Stormy. Yes, Kagome? Ooh, yeah? Oh, Kagome wants to go back in. Okay, Kagome? I know. There you go. Such a big jump from Kagome. She always wants to try and fly. But you're all together again. One happy little flock. Yeah, Kagome? Yeah. How about you go eat some? That's it. Nice and hungry. Oh, thank you, 512 ounce. Yeah, I'm glad that these dad reflexes keep kicking in for whenever they have a little stumble. I think the only time when I couldn't catch one is when Braveheart knocked little Stormy down to the ground that one time when I was a little further than an arm's reach away from them. Fortunately, they were all okay. Oh, well, thank you, 512 ounce, for watching yet another day. Hope that all of you guys had a great time here in our last minute of broadcast. And onagadori is spelled O-N-A-G-A-D-O-R-I. And for our last 30 seconds here, let me just say that we are all happy that you have joined us today. From our silkie named Stormy, our onagadori named Kagome, and our hungry little ayam cemeni named Braveheart. Play nice, Braveheart.